Alright, this is what I wanted to show y'all right here. It was this guy's Accord Boosted Pat 5961. He's got a J32A2, which is the same engine as the CL. He's turboed, obviously, by the boost gauge right here going crazy. He rolls it. His speedo's off, so when he's riding this out, I know it says 240, and he rolls it all the way down there. So he really is only doing a 30 to 150 roll. I wanted to show you all this. This is the same Accord that I have. Similar aspirations and inspirations that I want to do. He doesn't have the Holley plenum and adapter kit. I should be able to get a little extra horsepower out of the car also for having that. But it has a similar setup that I want, and I wanted to show you all this before I showed you the walk around of the car. Go to his channel, show him some love, show me some love. I'd appreciate it. He'd probably appreciate it also. This car is super clean. So let's go to his page. Right, where's the one where he's lined up with the Supra? Well, here's the walk around. Big boy snail. 3 to 1 headers, both sides. That's the non-butterfly plenum, I believe. Yeah, it's the non-butterfly plenum. So that's the one that's on the base model TLs and the Odyssey and all that. Car's super clean. Let's go back to his channel where he's lined up against the Supra. I believe this is it right here. No, that's the Lexus. Yeah, the IS 350. Car's pretty quick. He's got a stock CL exhaust. That's what I'm talking about. People run that thing. People run that on the Accords and stuff just because, and the sway bars. Because under the hood, the sway bars in the Accord are shaped like this. They're single bars. And if you go get under the TL Type S or the CL Type S, they have a full sway bar, upper sway bars under the hood that goes all the way across, and it bolts right in. The Accord out back, I have it. Let's do, where is the, that's him going up against the Lexus again. I'm not gonna do an exhaust sound because you can't hear it. Car on the dyno. Skip this head. Why can't I hear the... It used to play the audio with it. Alright, so when he pops this hood, big boy radiator obviously because he's running boost. He has a 6-speed manual trans. It's in the CL also. Let's get rid of that horn and shit. He's got a body kit on it. He's got some aftermarket headlights. He got the yellow fog lights, typical JDM Honda shit. Oh, he's actually running a turbo filter. Good job. A lot of people don't do that. And a thing with that, putting a turbo filter right here, it looks just like an intake. You get it to a coupler, you put it right over where the turbine fan is right here. And what a lot of people don't realize, especially like in the Accord, when you get an aftermarket intake, the intake has a snorkel box right behind this headlight, and then right next to it there's a snorkel tunnel that allows air to shoot into the snorkel box and then shoot into the intake and then go into the intake manifold, which allows more air obviously to get in through the turbo. But that thing is just like a fan, and if you put something behind a fan, what's the fan do? It sucks up to it. If you don't run a filter there, and that thing is, I don't know, 25 psi, the rotations of that thing with the ball bearing in there going crazy is going to suck. I mean, the smallest amount of debris in there is going to fuck that thing up. And if it's just stupid not to run a turbo filter. Got heat shields, got a smart turbo wastegate. Looks like he's running probably 3.5 inch intake tubing right here. Braided air lines. He's got vacuum lines. Oh, for the turbo, duh. That's smart. I didn't think that's how he's using, probably helping the boost control. Fuel gauge up there. Well, I thought he would have cleaned that in. I thought that engine bay was a lot cleaner. I mean, it's still got a lot of stock components in it, and for it having that, I believe, and don't quote me, I believe this guy said the car's around 550 horsepower. Don't quote me though. I might be exaggerating a little bit. And that's the thing, man. When you go to get a tune from somebody, and you're slapping turbos and stuff that's not turbocharged and not rated for that stuff. I don't know how built this engine is. I don't know how, if he's got sleeves, if he's got aftermarket sleeves, if he's got rods and pistons. I don't know. I've watched this video, but it's been a minute. But if you're not running that shit and you take that to a tuner and you don't have, you know, upgraded springs and shit like that in your cylinder heads, and you're forcing that amount of air in there, I mean, it's only a matter of time that it's about to get devastating for you. And those headers are made, handmade, but it's going to be devastating for you. You are going to throw a piston, you're going to throw a rod, you're going to roll a bearing, you're going to do something. It's inevitable. And that's why I mean, you've seen his boost gauge. It was hitting probably about 25 pounds of boost, which is pretty good. I mean, anything above that is like, you have to have a full-on race car. Like, he's pushing the limits on what he's pushing, but in the same breath, like, you take that car to a tuner and he's only going to want to run 12 pounds, 13 pounds. Like, I'm wanting to put 40 pounds and a big boy shot of nitrous, at least 150 shot in there, maybe 2, to be all the way real. He's got some knockoff Volks, Inkies. They're Inkies. Everybody like, oh, they're Inkies, they ain't Volks. Oh, who gives a fuck? They're still knockoff Volks. They're lookalikes. Them Volks are like 1,000 a piece, but they're so clean. But this is something similar I want to do with this. I want to do a twin turbo setup, rear mount, feeding to a big top mount turbo like this to the Holley EFI plenum. I want to put a J32A2 in there just to keep the fabbing down, where I'm not having to fab too much. And like I said, I want to do an all-wheel drive setup. So I want to do a J to K trans, probably get me a custom shaft. And these are all the things I want to do within a 2-year period. So if we can speed that up, that'd be great, y'all. So like, share, subscribe, check this dude's channel out. Link him, or I ain't gonna link him. Look here, I'll just move me. He's right there, Boosted Pat 5961. He's already got 426 subscribers. I know I only got like 8 or 9. Go give him a shout out, tell him I sent you. Maybe some of his subscribers will come over to me. Southside J Series, baby. I'm gonna holler at y'all.